Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Gina again, and I have a lot going on. So, today is my abstract face challenge number 2 out of 5. It's also number 149 of 365 somethings by Daisy Yellow Art, and it's also in my continuous abstract series number 41. Whew, so that's a lot. Today, again, I'm using my bigger pad, which is my Strathmore visual journal. It's, what is the size? It's 9 inches by 12 inches and it's 190 GSM. It's fantastic. I love it. It's like a board. It's so thick. So today I'm starting off again. My page is very virgin. I taped it off with masking tape and I'm applying acrylic paint in different colors. I did not, I'm taking off my bristles. I did not prime my page, it's just raw, and I'm adding paint. I tried to use that stamp squiggly thing on the side, but it wasn't working. Trying to give it some nice indentation, but it really wasn't working. So I ended up using this line one, which both of them I made. And this now is tissue paper. I made these wonderful, juicy, yummalicious circles using masking tape. It's fantastic. What I'm trying to do here now is, because it's a face challenge, I'm going to draw a face on it using, I thought it was a permanent marker, but it's actually a dry erase. But, I mean, it should have the same effect, right? So I'm just going to draw a face on it. And the plan was to stick it down, but that didn't happen. Yeah. So those two little stampy rectangular things on the side, they're foam. Well, the squiggly one is foam. I just drew some lines on the foam and I stuck it on a piece of cardboard. The other one is actually from a perfume box. The insert of a perfume box. I just cut it out and I stuck it on a piece of cardboard. And yeah, it makes some awesome stamps. So now I'm checking it out. See, I did not realize I was going to print out. So note to self, do not draw on tissue paper on your substrate because it's going to print out. I should have known that. It's tissue paper. So what I was thinking here is to stick this down right there where it was and then draw this face on the side so I would have two faces, kind of staggered and sort of next to each other. That was the plan. So I'm drawing her face. I don't know yet if it's a man or a woman. And as I'm drawing it, I was thinking, Gina, this is supposed to be abstract. So it doesn't have to be like a perfectly shaped face. So that's how come I started drawing this kind of boxy shape. And then I'm changing the shape of his or her eyes. So it'll be kind of boxy as well. Because I have to try and remember, this is abstract, Gina. It's not supposed to be like the perfect face. Don't even try. I should have drawn a square mouth. I didn't even think of that. Right? So you see, I'm checking it out. Checking the proportions. Checking to see how it would look next to each other. Staggered. Right? So now, yeah, things are kind of... I'm using my charcoal pencil. Making boxy eyebrows as well. It's a boxy face. It's abstract, right? At least I'm trying. And then I'm still thinking, what should I do? And then I really liked it so much that I just put it aside and I said, you know what? I'm not going to use it. So this is the only face that's going to be on the page. Well, that only one that printed out, which kind of gets covered up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So now I'm mixing some paint. I'm trying to just give it a light gray finish. And I'm decided to use my spatula to just spread some paint all over the face. I won't say his or her, the face. Different parts on the page. And I'm also making some nice scratchy lines. And then I remembered that there's actually pink on the page, so I thought, why not do a similar shade and kind of paste that on and scratch into that as well. So it'll be, have some kind of continuity. What I'm really trying to do at the same time is kind of cover up the outline of the face, sort of, more to the right and to the top. I kind of didn't like the boxy top, how it looked. So in the midst of pasting on the paint and doing all the scratches, I'm also trying to cover up that top, the top of the head. And in between layers, I'm drying because I don't want to create any kind of mud effect. I'm trying to still maintain the colors. So I'm trying to bring back in that green because there was green on the page and I really liked how that looked. And then I thought the page was so bright. Let me bring in some black, but it kept turning gray because I still had white mixed in. But I am trying to darken it a bit somewhat in certain areas as I go along. So I'm using the brush and then I'm going to use a wipe to help blend. And I'm just keeping, I'm going to keep adding and taking away. I'm also trying to make the black travel. Instead of just staying in one spot, I'm trying to make it travel through the length of the page, but not too continuously, kind of staggered and, in certain places. So it doesn't just stay in one spot. And of course, my splatters are here. Yay! But I wanted it nice and splotchy. I didn't want it nice, delicate splatters. Yeah, I didn't mind some of it being delicate, but I wanted some nice, big, splotchy ones. So because this was charcoal, I decided to just activate it with water. So as I'm drying my splotches, which usually takes quite a while to dry, I'm just activating the rest of the face with the water. And I thought that was good enough. And this is here I realized that it stuck to the tissue. And I was like, no! So I kind of gently pulled it apart. Yay, and it didn't rip. So I'm saving that for another time. And this is my page. See those nice scratch marks? They leave some nice texture there. Love it. And you could paint over it and it creates wonderful effects. Grooves. So let me know what you think. I quite like this one as well. Thank you all so much for your comments from the previous one. I love it as well. Thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to your comments as always. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!